joining us, we have George, and he is from the High Country chapter of the Military Officers Association of America. And he is here today to talk with us a little bit about a very special Memorial Day ceremony that's going to be going on at the Boone Mall on Monday. And this is not the first time that this has happened, correct?
No, it's not. It's our 8th time, really. We do both Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and been doing it for the last 7 years. Well, this will be our 8th year doing it. And it's turned into a fantastic event for the community. A number of veterans attend, and we are so pleased with the response that we've had over the years, and it's gotten larger and larger.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I know I headed out there last year, and it was packed.
Yes.
So many people there.
We had almost 400 community representatives there, along with political, electoral members of our state and federal government and local governments. And we also have a representative from all of the veterans organizations here in the community. And besides that, they have tables set up so that they can display their information if anyone's interested in the American Legion or the VFW or DAV or whatever the case may be. But to give you some details, the program will start at 10:30 with the Watauga Community Band. And at 11 o'clock, we'll open up the ceremony with the posting of the colors by the new Marine Corps JROTC at from Watauga High School. Fine group of young cadets that have made this community very proud. The national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, invocation, and then I'll open it up with a small introduction as to what our plans are for the event. This year we also have Generation Excellence, which is a group of 14 homeschool children from Ashe County that put on a skit, very patriotic skit with songs. They're all dressed in costume, and it adds a lot of flavor and enthusiasm to our event. This year is a special event because we're going to honor some local pillars of our community. And I'm not going to mention who they are right now because they don't know. You know.
But by Monday, you'll have some information.
By Monday, we will have the information, yes. But we're going to recognize some community leaders that have given a lot to both the community and to the military over the past many years. And it's a deviation from what we normally do, but we've already met this morning for a walkthrough, and we're kind of very pleased on how it's all coming together. We never know what's going to happen until the day of the event, but it'll all be there.
Awesome.
We do a lot of things like we play the service theme songs from each organization, and a lot of the veterans, we ask them to stand when their songs play. And that has turned into be a great idea that we will continue. And we have the possibility of a guest speaker, but again, I am not at liberty right now to make that announcement. And then we will conclude with playing of taps. Memorial Day is primarily for those that have lost their lives in combat, compared to Veterans Day, which is a little bit different. But this year we're going to do an upbeat thing because we're honoring some of the community pillars, as I want to say again, that will be with us during the event.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, we're quite excited about that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and this is such a great way to celebrate Memorial Day right here in the High Country. If you're not traveling, this is a really great way to celebrate.
Well, I've gotten a lot of calls about people saying, you know, how long is it going to last? My time schedule should get us concluded by 12:10, 12:15 the latest. So you're talking about an hour. I do recommend getting there by 10:30. We do have 350 to 400 chairs set up in the mall. And as you mentioned, last year it was jam-packed.
Oh, yeah.
So we asked people to get there a little bit early if they want to sit.
Okay.
Very neat. So how did this idea kind of start? How did this initially form 8 years ago now?
8 years ago, the Military Officers Association did a Military Appreciation Day. And I think they did it for 1 or 2 years, was before I had joined the organization. And during that time, it became a lot more expensive, and it was outside, and it was weather dependent. I know they had a military helicopter that came in for a static display, and they had a lot of things related to the military to recognize our local military people, our veterans. And then they came up with the idea of, well, why don't we go to the mall? We don't have to worry about the weather. We can have it inside. There's plenty of room. And J.H. Libby and Boone Mall and Meredith Golden over there were just so cooperative and responsive and opening the doors to us. And that's how it started.
Fantastic.
Turned into a monster.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I love what you were mentioning about playing the songs and having the different.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so cool. That's one of the best parts.
We have World War II vets there, and there are very few of them right now in our community. I have to mention my 92-year-old father-in-law is a World War II vet.
Wow.
And I'm proud to see the number of World War II vets that do come and that are honored and still have the attitude that they're still a part of the military service.
Right, absolutely. So this is Monday on Memorial Day, 10:30 at the Boone Mall. And the Boone Mall is such a great facility to house something like this.
Yeah. And it's wide open, plenty of seating, and as I said though, that it'll get busy there.
Definitely.
Yeah. Line up.
Now, tickets, anything like that, or?
No, it's just open to the public,
free.
and no charge, no nothing. We will also have veterans organizations, as I mentioned, set up tables there that if anyone is interested in information about a certain organization, that will be available.
Fantastic.
I also want to mention, too, that if there are any former or retired military officers, you don't have to be retired, you can have 4 years of service, that would be interested in becoming a part of our organization. I think you're going to have the website on there, but it's hccmoaa.org, and all the information on there about our chapter here. We have 58 members.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and out of the 58, I would say 49 are retired, and we have about 7 to 10, I believe, that are former military officers that have not spent 20 years in the service.
Definitely. Well, I know this is a huge event. It's probably taken you a long time to get all this organized. Do you have anything else going on?
What a lead-in.
What a silly question.
You mentioned Relay for Life.
Yes.
We're a part of that because we do have a few of our members that have gone through the experience of cancer, and we feel we're supported. And our military organization, our chapter, carries the service flags for the Survivors March.
Nice.
We lead the Survivors March around the track at Watauga High School. And you mentioned, I think it was June 20th.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're very proud of that. And we have our tent there with all of our information. But the Survivors March has something that makes us feel really good about being a part of that program.
Absolutely.
And then on the 26th of June, Blood, Sweat, and Gears, which is the 100-mile bike ride here in Watauga County. It's in their 16th year, started by a gentleman called Sonny Sweet many years ago when he was head of the Watauga County Red Cross. We have 25 wounded warriors that are coming in to ride the 100-mile ride this year. And we are supporting them with lodging at Valley Cruces Convention Center and providing them meals Friday night before the ride and breakfast and then dinner sometime later on. So this is the first time we've had the riders come in, the Wounded Warrior riders, and so we're looking forward to being a part of that.
Absolutely.
This is going to be great.
And then the rest of the month, I think we're free.
Then maybe you can breathe for a second.
I don't think so.
Well, it sounds like this is a great organization to be a part of. Tell us a little bit about your involvement in the Military Officers Association of America High Country chapter.
I am in my 3rd year as president of the chapter. We have, as I said, we have 58 members that have responded tremendously to our plans and desires. We were talking prior to going on camera about the pancake breakfast, and you had me on prior to our pancake breakfast at Applebee's, and the response by the community and the support was overwhelming. We blew Applebee's out as far as breakfast goes. We served over 280 people that day, besides a number of contributions and donations and a lot of other little things we have tied into it. And it turned out to be a fantastic program. But again, the community support for the military, we do support also with our pancake breakfast the ROTC at Appalachian State University, and of course the JROTC, the Marine Corps JROTC at Watauga High School, which is just finishing its first year, and we're very proud of that too.
Fantastic. Well, tons and tons of things going on. Remind us your website one more time.
HCCMOAA.org.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And all the information's on there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming in to talk with us today.
Well, thank you for having us. We really, truly enjoy this.
Absolutely. And we will be back right after these messages with more of the Mountain Television Network.